start that recording and start the stream. Let's see those bits get flowing.
I accidentally beheaded Nezuko.
Jesus Christ!
Oh no!
Welcome to Horsin Around, a dumbass cast.
Is it a permanent decapitation?
I am your host, as always, Nick Ricadante. With me today, I have three lovely guests. If you'd like to introduce yourselves. Nando, you were the first one.
Oh, I thought it was Tori first. My bad.
No, I'm pretty sure it was you first.
Hi. I'm Tori, and I'm first. Nice to meet you guys.
Oh my god, hi, I'm Nando, and I'm second.
I'm Nick, and I'm third.
See, Jacob always gets fucked out of these things when he's last, because the first two people get to do a bit where they just flip with each other, and then Jacob's fucked, because I never do anything stupid as my first bit, so he can't come around with that
Nick,
shit.
what I'm hearing is you should do something stupid as your bit.
Yeah, I feel
No,
like
I have the one consistency in these dog water intros. All right, I need to maintain some form of consistency with the audience so they know what the fuck is happening. Sometimes.
Some bullshit.
Okay, so what the fuck did you do to your poor little fucking anime figurine?
It's just okay. So I dropped.
She's just a demon dude.
Things, and now she's beheaded, and she's also de-legged.
Wow, you trisected her. You decapitated
her,
and then bisected her from her torso.
And then trying to put it back together, I took her arm off.
Jesus Christ. Stop, she's already dead.
No. I can't let her go.
That's a Demon Slayer character, right?
Yeah, this is Nezuko. She's a queen. She says nothing throughout the entire. Actually, no, that's not true. I think she says.
Isn't she muzzled? Doesn't she have
she
like
is muzzled? Yeah, here's her head.
Yeah, in a Hideo Kojima style move.
They take the main female character and muzzle her.
I don't understand. It's for you. It's for the story.
Apparently,
she doesn't wear clothes because
everybody's like, it's so cute how she's muzzled.
I don't like. So some aspects of like, oh, dude, like, I mean, her design is very cute, and also like her biting down on like the bamboo to make sure that her like demon self doesn't like take over is like kind of cool, but also like optics wise, you're kind of like, oh,
yeah, like,
oh no, dude,
it is literally you hit the nail on the head by saying it's a Hideo Kojima move, because it is on the same level as making a character called Quiet who is mute and also needs to be half naked because she absorbs water and nutrients through her skin like a plant.
Nick, what's Hideo supposed to do? She has to do it. Like,
she has to do a sexy dance in the locker room, in the showers where everybody's watching you. Shower with this mute woman. You have to do it.
It's for art, Nick.
Yeah. That the art, otherwise known as pornography. But we covered that last episode, so.
I mean, yeah, we're
not jumping back to that?
No more porn. No, we only get one episode for porn, and then we get one episode way down the line for weed, and that's gonna be it.
Bet.
Maybe by episode 420, I'll have actually tried weed. I have never tried weed. Federal government and impossible employers.
They're definitely listening.
You never will.
Yeah, never will. I'm a good boy until it's federally legalized, and then maybe I will. We'll see. But, yeah, I mean, before the show started on the anime train, I've been plowing through Full Metal Alchemist, which is a show I know people have been telling me about, like, probably through high school and into college, but I just never got around to watching it until now. And surprise, surprise, people were right. It's a good show. Kind of crazy.
It's the gateway. This is only the beginning. You realize that, right?
Yeah, well...
I don't know, man. Like, I mean, Full Metal Alchemist is good, but, like, I watched some episodes of the... I mean, maybe I just need to watch it from the beginning, but that, oh, what's the new one that everybody loves? Where they're demon...
Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like anime shit. I don't know. I wasn't vibing with that as much.
That's fair. Well, so
Nick,
Full
you
Metal
gotta
Alchemist is a gateway. But there are other gateways that'll introduce you to other aspects of anime, and by that point, you'll be accustomed to the anime shit. and then
Yeah,
it's all
but
downhill
like
from
I
there.
don't know if people should just put up with the anime shit. Like I feel like that's maybe not the best.
But you don't
thing.
have to, Nick. You gotta find the niche that like you feel like. Also, like I don't know, anime shit like doesn't even contend with it anymore because like yeah, the shonen genre is still like caught up in like, hey dog, this formula's been working for the last 20 years. We can get another 100 out of this.
Yeah.
But like
Well,
in
you
terms of
should
anime,
go
you
ahead.
can find whatever you want. Like during the last season of anime, I watched fucking Euro Camp, which is about like a bunch of people who are like, "Hey, you want to go camping?" And the other people go, "Yeah, I like camping." And then they
I'm
go and
assuming
camp.
this is laid back camp, right?
Yeah,
I know
this
it is
is-
laid back camp.
It's like a
yeah.
slice of
Laid
life
Back Camp
anime.
is the English title of it,
Mhm.
but I mean that's what
Yeah.
Euro translates to basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, Nick, you just gotta like find the niche that works for you. I mean, I'm someone who loves romance anime. I love like slice of life is like up there, but it's not like
Yeah.
all like I kind of put slice of life and shonen in like a similar like level of like, yeah, I'll like watch one every once in a while.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you'll get into like some isekai. Like I genuinely think that Log Horizon season 1 is like of the 3 shows I've given 10 out of 10s on Mal. Log Horizon season 1 is easily the best. You don't have to watch the other 2
Damn.
seasons. The other 2 seasons fucking suck. But Log Horizon season 1 is like it's so good. I don't know, like anime is like any other art form. You will find your niche if you are interested. And
Yeah.
so like Nick, I have seen multiple economics themed anime. Like
I mean, we were watching that one a couple weeks ago about like gambling or whatever.
Oh yeah,
It's
we
like
yeah,
the
did.
gambling
that's Kakegurui,
school.
exactly.
Yeah,
All right,
it was-
but that one's pretty horny.
That's
That's the
not
horny
necessarily an economics
category.
anime.
So
Well,
there
no,
are-
Nick, there's an actual category called ecchi, which is like
I
kind
know,
of like
I know.
softcore shit, which is like that entire genre.
But, like,
and
that-
there is some good ecchi shit out there. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
If you want a good
Not-
anime,
I mean, that's.
Shows
I mean,
are bad.
there's good harem anime out there. Like,
Plenty of good hair.
Like-
I
like
know,
Nick,
we're about to start talking about quintessential quintuplets.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like, Nick,
boy.
I'm watching Quince. I'm getting my friend who lives in Japan to watch Quince. I'm running around being like, you guys don't understand. They made a harem anime where I care about the characters.
And you know what? There is even little anime for like people who want to watch just like bite-sized shit and you don't want to watch like a full episode. Like there's this one that I watched that it's just about a wife and her husband, and the wife goes to work and she's a badass bitch, and she comes home and her stay-at-home husband makes her a drink every night,
Yeah.
and she gets blasted out of her mind and just turns into like a cute kawaii girl. And it's just like 5 to 10 minute episodes and they're adorable as fuck.
There's Banana, which is like
Yeah,
even
there's
shorter,
Banana.
which is like a minute and a half episodes, and it's just, hey, so there are these cats, right? But they're also bananas. Okay, here's the show, and you go, this is great, I love it.
Okay.
And it's fantastic.
I mean, it sounds like oh, what's that one that's on Netflix now with the red panda girl that like
Agretzko.
Agretzko? Yeah, aren't those like short skit based episodes?
No, those are full
Really?
length
Okay.
Yeah.
Full length.
I remember seeing like at least I guess people were just taking clips of it and posting online.
I mean, it's things like Agretzko that I both appreciate a lot, but I'm like, man, Japan is really good at making art about what's wrong with Japanese society, and Japanese society is like, yeah, I love the show. It's about something?
What do you want about?
A
It's
silent
fine.
voice is bullying in Japanese high school. That seems weird.
Outlandish.
I thought this
Outlandish.
was just supposed to make me cry.
I mean, I'm making a lot of assumptions. Maybe on in on the Japanese within Japanese society, they see this art and they're reacting to it appropriately. I mean, there are groups in Japan who are like, hey, dog, art like how our social system is kind of set up is a little kind of like fucked. Can we like maybe treat certain groups here with a little more respect, please?
Mayhaps.
So.
Yeah, Beekman leaves an interesting comment saying that if I want a good anime, I just need to watch anything made before 2006.
Yeah, Beekman
That's
would say
true.
that.
Now
I mean, there's a lot of great anime from before 2006. So like, I mean, Yu Yu Hakusho is one of these things where I'll like watch the opening like act of Yu Yu Hakusho just constantly.
Good show.
yeah.
That's like one of the first ones I saw. I used to watch that like on TV like at
Yeah.
like 8 a.m.
Toonami, baby.
Oh yeah, real Toonami hours.
The Funimation channel before it left. When it left, I was like, dog, what am I
The
supposed
original,
to do?
yeah, like the old Funimation.
all my anime on Funimation, dude.
Was that separate from like the late night stuff for Cartoon Network?
Yeah, no,
or-
it was the Funimation channel. So Funimation is a anime publishing house, basically.
yeah.
That I think is owned by Sony, and you know they publish a lot of things. They're also like they were the main competitor to Crunchyroll until now Crunchyroll and Funimation are owned by the same company.
Lovely.
But yeah, like Funimation was like, hey dog, Toonami got really popular in America. What if we just like brought like the equivalent of like an animation, just it's think Cartoon Network, like it's animation all the time.
Yeah, I thought Toonami was like Funimation and other like anime vendors like arm in the West was just serving it through Toonami and shit like that.
I mean, yes, but Funimation
Also
became that
4Kids,
official
baby.
channel.
4Kids
Yeah, 4
TV.
oh god,
Yeah,
4Kids.
But
yeah,
but
that's 4
Toonami
Kids.
Toonami filled a space that 4Kids can never, because 4Kids, was a WB property that is, I don't know if you know this, 4Kids. So they as we all know, who's ever even come in contact with a 4Kids anime like knows the edits that went to it and all that. Toonami felt more like all right, we're showing this late at night, we're showing it basically near and around the Adult Swim time period, so we're just going to like direct beam the good shit. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, this Samurai Champloo shit, that's some fucking good shit.
But
I
like,
love Samurai Champloo.
So you're just saying there's a whole channel that was just all anime all the time that was run by Funimation though, like
Yeah.
separate from
Yeah.
Toonami and 4Kids and all that
Yeah,
shit.
it was right next to the Cartoon Network on my
Really?
TV set.
I
Yeah.
don't know how I missed that shit then. That's weird.
I mean, it didn't run very long, but when it did, like, I think it was maybe like 5 or 6 years it ran. That might be a little on the short side, but from around that time, I think, like, I want to say maybe, before I think it showed up around the time I was in middle school, or maybe before that, and ended like probably right before I left for college.
Okay, I just googled it just to see if I could get any more info. Channel 262 remains on the FiOS system operated by Frontier Communications in some
Really? It's still there?
ex-Verizon
X.
territories.
Shit.
Cablevision's Optima TV recently launched Funimation Channel on demand in the New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut tri-state area. So if you have
Let's
Optimum
go.
TV and you live in the tri-state area, you could get the Funimation Channel back, apparently.
That was the gateway for me. It was the Funimation channel. Early mornings, I would get up and watch anime, and it served its purpose. Basically, it showed me what anime was, and then I just ran with it from there.
Yeah, I went down a very different route. My early morning TV, I would usually flip to, I think, the Disney Channel, and they were airing reruns of that Emperor's New Groove TV show where he was in high school.
Oh
But
my
The Emperor's New
God.
School is an American classic, and I will not let anyone denigrate that TV show.
I'm not disagreeing with you, man. I mean, I kept tuning into it because it was fun. I don't remember anything about it, but
Yeah, he's got like a girlfriend, and Kronk's there, and Kronk's amazing.
He has a girlfriend, but he doesn't. They're never like together.
It's a will they or won't they? I think her name is Melina. Like, she's like the one with actual capability as a student, and is
Right.
like, hey, Cusco, you're like kind of funny and kind of cool, but also like
A huge douche.
I can't
can't be
date
seen
you
with you.
unless you fucking fix yourself.
Right, yeah. I don't even. There's some premise to that show that's like you have to go back to school before you can become emperor again, and that's why he's in school. But like,
it was kind of like that, where like he hadn't had an education yet, and so I mean, they said it in high school because
they wanted to set a show in
young
high
kids
school.
are going to be watching it.
Yeah,
but also like it's basically the concept of like, hey, you're in charge, but also you need to go get your education in order to like actually lead the country, so you're not a bumbling doofus like you are. So please go get an education.
Yeah, it's very loose plot setup to set up funny scenarios where Kuzco and Kronk can interact with each other in a high school setting.
Yeah.
Which, it worked for me, so.
What's Kronk's voice actor's name?
Patrick Warburton.
He nails every role he does, even though he uses the exact same voice.
That's true.
He's very much a typecast like voice actor, but man, he does it.
But not really.
I don't.
I feel like he's done like different things, like in terms of like what the character is.
That's what I want to bring up is like Patrick Warburton is like one of these guys who I think a lot of people think of as like, he's just the voice. But like I've seen him in so many things where I'm like, shit, he's knocking it out of the park. Whereas like he's so clearly a really great actor as well. He just has this iconic voice to go with him. I don't know. He voices Sheriff Bronson Stone in the fucking Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated TV show, and that's like one of the funniest fucking roles I remember him in. Like he's just got like this versatility where no matter where he shows up, it's just fucking great. It reminds me of who plays Ash? I can't remember his name.
Like Ash. Oh! The guy who plays BoJack Horseman now, or no? That's a different person.
I'm looking up.
I would say somebody that gives me the similar vibe to Patrick Warburton. Bruce Campbell is who you're thinking of, Jacob.
Yeah, it's Bruce Campbell. Thank
you.
Like that's the thing. Like Bruce Campbell is a similar thing where like I recognize Bruce Campbell's voice so well. That's because I listened to so much shit with Bruce Campbell in it, and I'm just like, no, this guy's great. There are times in the Spider-Man franchise where I was like, wait, he's just here? Bruce Campbell's just like here?
Yeah, that's
like,
definitely like something.
You forget that it's Bruce Campbell, and it's like, yeah, it's Sam Raimi's guy, so he's here, but like,
I feel the same way with like Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
Who am I thinking of? Who's the guy who plays Lego Batman and then also plays BoJack Horseman and
shit, I can't remember his name. I mean, Ron Perlman's a great example. Clancy Brown. Clancy Brown is also a great example.
Will Arnett is the Batman.
Will Arnett, yes.
Will Arnett,
yeah. He's also got like a very, I think, distinctive voice that then leads to a lot of his characters, I don't know, going in certain directions. Or be like, he feels like he might get typecast in certain ways, but he's really good, so like I'll roll with it.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at Patrick Warburton's filmography, and he's got a wide range of things going on here.
He's in so much stuff.
He's got fucking Underdog 2007. Hell yeah.
Dude, don't talk to me about Underdog 2007. That movie's like, I watched that movie so much, but even as a kid, I was like, I'm just watching this to like watch something. This movie is not good.
It's not. It's really bad. I had, on the same time, I was a dumb kid that just latched on to weirdly specific things, and I had like the Underdog theme song on my iPod is one of like the 5 songs I had for a while.
Yeah, but also like the Underdog theme song is fun. Like, look, as a kid who had very limited ability to watch things on the television because of his parents, like anything that showed up on Boomerang, I was like, I guess this is what I'm into now.
Yeah, that was actually that led back to you mentioned that the Funimation channel was like right next to Cartoon Network. The thing that was always next to Cartoon Network for me was Boomerang, and that's just like because they just had all those properties basically, and they're just like, let's just run reruns on this channel.
I mean, like, I to this day, I'm like, man, it's insane that I know so much about the fucking Banana Splits, a show that I assume my parents know more about than I do. Like,
yeah, no, it's true. It's like we got a glimpse into like, you know, much older television through Boomerang, which I think is, you know,
I have seen a heinous amount of Scooby-Doo between Cartoon Network and Boomerang combined.
Oh
yeah. Well, that's because I mean I got upset when they stopped doing the Super Scooby Marathon on the Super Bowl because I was like every year that was like my fucking to be a little hyperbolic, my fucking pilgrimage, because my dad would be like, oh yeah, can't wait to watch the Super Bowl, and I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm going fucking to the basement, I'm turning on the TV, I'm changing to the Cartoon Network, I'm watching Scooby-Doo all day long.
Hell yeah.
Watch Puppy Bowl.
I mean, the Puppy Bowl is also the Puppy Bowl kind of replaced when Scooby Doo went away.
Nah.
Also, like,
Oh, okay.
also like like. Look, I love the Puppy Bowl, but I can't sit and watch the Puppy Bowl for all like 4 hours it goes on.
Okay, so I have a Puppy Bowl DVD, and I came across the Puppy Bowl DVD before I started watching Puppy Bowl during the Super Bowl. But I thought when I got the DVD, because I didn't know what it was, I thought they actually had dogs like playing football, which is very much not the case. So I was very disappointed.
How
just to
how
see a
dare you
bunch of
denigrate the
dogs
great
playing
sports of dogs of the Puppy Bowl? They train all year for that.
Yeah, they're the
You're
best
right,
of the
Disney
best.
football,
They're the best of the litter. Okay.
yeah.
They came out the womb and they had like 3 days to train, and they were the best of the best. All right.
They're prodigies. They're
Oh,
football
my-
prodigies.
Truly.
I mean, the Puppy Bowl's insane. The Puppy, like, I read an article about, like, I want to say it was the Puppy Bowl from 3 years ago, like right after it happened, and they were basically detailing about like how the Puppy Bowl, in terms of exposure, is like just like entire like if your animal shelter pound whatever is featured on the
Mhm.
Puppy Bowl, you get fucking like cleared out within hours, if not days, from the air when the Puppy Bowl airs.
Yeah, it's just like it's amazing how just like even a lot of people are just like tuned into it for a second, but like if they happen to see that shelter on there for just a second, and then you propagate that by like millions and millions of viewers, it's your chances of getting hits are gonna be way higher, and so
Yeah, it's crazy.
People
just-
watching literally anything around the time of the Super Bowl is like the exposure is insane.
well, that's why the fucking ads cost so much, right? Like
Yeah,
getting
the
ad
ads
space
cost
during the
so
Super Bowl is one of the most expensive things you can do on television, probably. Like,
Yeah.
it's insanely expensive.
Something runs for like millions of dollars.
hmm
I'm gonna see how much it is.
According to
Yeah,
its associate
I think it
producer,
costs tens of millions of dollars.
Yeah. roughly around there, which is weird because like, well, not weird. I was just the fucking ads for this year's Super Bowl were very lame. Like, I didn't see anybody talking about ads from the Super Bowl this year. Maybe people are just tired of it.
Guess what? Everything over the last year and a half
All right,
has
I'm
been
pulling out
lame.
the chat. I don't know who From and Guard TV is, but how dare you say the Marvel Olympics are pointless?
Yeah, fuck you. Marble Olympics are huge. All right, I
don't
want
even
to
know
see.
what that is. What is
It's
that?
you've never seen marble racing?
You're going down a dangerous
Oh,
rabbit
wait, is that
hole.
marble racing?
Mm-hmm.
Marvel racing.
Yeah, that shit. And it actually blends perfectly into another topic that I put on here, which is just pointless sports. And like, I don't know if you would call Marble Rally and Marble
Can't just call it
Olympics.
pointless. No. We've just established calling Marvel Olympics pointless. That's sacrilege.
You can't say that. It's
I'm
illegal.
gonna have to
I
agree
mean,
with
so-
that one.
so-
No,
so-
I'm very behind marble racing.
To play devil's advocate for a second, a marble by definition does not have a point. If it did, it would be a very bad marble.
That you're right. It does.
In
God
certain
damn it.
categories. See, that's the thing though.
I can argue with that logic.
See, no. You gotta think about this more clearly, right?
Uh-huh.
There's several in the Marble Olympics. There's several events, right? And certain marbles shine in other events than other events. I don't know why I said the same thing twice, but you know what I'm saying. Point being is that a marble with a point would do well in some of these events.
Maybe. I really doubt that though, because most of Marble Olympics is just rolling, unless I'm missing something here. What else do you have to do in the Marble Olympics?
It's about the storylines, Nick.
Yeah, exactly.
Truly. It's like baseball. Like we were just like
Those marbles have been working hard this entire time, and you're gonna discount.
3 days ago, and they've been training all 3 days.
oh my god. It's almost like I would almost describe like marble racing and Marble Olympics and stuff as like a weird form of ASMR where it's just like there is nothing like of consequence happening here.
Okay. No. But have you seen Gel, like the actual channel that's like big, that's Gel's Marble Runs? The color commentator is like perfection. The man.
Oh yeah,
makes
no, he's
Marble
great.
racing-
But that's
most
part of the
interesting thing
ASMR,
ever.
right? Like,
Isn't it? Is it? I don't know.
I think
Yeah.
so.
No, it's incredibly like I kind of like where Nick's going with this, where it's like it's incredibly relaxing. You have like like when you have
You're
gels.
relaxed. I'm at the edge of my seat watching these marbles.
Yes, but you're literally listening to a guy talk about marbles as they roll down, and marbles make a very ASMR noise. Like,
Yeah, no,
Yes.
like when they're rolling down the track, it's just like so nice to listen to.
Yeah, I'm looking at one of Gel's videos right now, and it is very much just like, I mean, even without the audio, I'll keep the audio off just so we can talk over it. But like, yeah, with the commentation and just like the setup, like it's like a whole ordeal where they've got all these nice little like stands for the fucking like spectator marbles to watch it.
They even have a Where's Waldo thing, but like with a marble.
Oh
Dude, this
my
is like
god!
a relay race. This is literally a marble relay race.
Oh, yeah.
Every event in the Marble Olympics, there is a like the Waldo marble thing going on. So you can like rewatch the video and be like, where the fuck is that bitch ass marble?
Wow, yeah.
Oh my
With
goodness.
things that make you feel good, I wouldn't call ASMR. Isn't the whole point of ASMR to make you feel good? Like,
I mean, wait. So what does it stand for? I forget. ASMR stands for Autonomous
something
Sensory
response.
Meridian Response.
yeah.
So yeah,
it's
it
a very
seems to
loose
just-
term. Like,
Yeah, it seems to just be like a pleasant sensation that it causes like a tingling sensation that typically begins on the scalp and moves down the back and upper spine. So like that, like kind of like goosebumps. I like to think like it just like makes you feel just like whoa.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to. It's just doing things that elicit a specific reaction, which feels good. I won't say it feels good to
All I'm
everybody,
saying
but
is, it's kind of weird equating this to like shit where people are just like, I'm gonna eat a jar of honey right into this microphone.
but I'm saying
You
like
guys ever see the B movie ASMR? The
How
full
is it
B
that?
movie ASMR.
I don't.
They did that.
I
Okay.
It's incredible.
Apparently, a bunch of people who make ASMR got together and did the entire script of the
as
movie.
ASMR. Yeah, it's
And they
like
were
a
doing
whole.
like a little like
They just read the
wings
script and then
flapping.
like did effects for it and everything. Like some people were doing like
there's
I remember
yeah.
the airport scene where they land the plane by doing bee flights. They had little like puppet things that were like moving around and stuff. It was super cute. But ASMR makes you feel good, but not all things that feel good are ASMR. Oh, I see what you're saying, Formingard TV, is that just because marble racing makes me feel good doesn't necessarily mean it's ASMR. Yes, I guess you're right. I was falsely equivocating the two things.
I don't know. You can marble racing gives me an audio sensory response.
I would say that Marvel Racing definitely does give me that response. I just hear it, I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking like I guess I don't know how to explain it then. It's like the fact that the guy is commentating over this race that has like he's making up a story as he goes, and it's like there is no real stakes in the matter, but it's like emulating the vibe of like a high intensity like sports event with just marbles.
With the correct color commentary, anything is very exciting.
Yeah, and that's
Minecraft roleplay.
Sure, yeah, fair enough. I mean, and that's
Listen,
sort of
all I'm saying is, if you're a fan of the Marble Olympics and you're not Team O Rangers, y'all a bunch of losers.
I think we're about to have to fight.
Oh boy. Oh man. But yeah, this sort of leads into another topic that I wanted to just touch on, which is like the idea of these sort of ridiculous sports. Like I stumbled into a subreddit the other day called r/the O Show, which is based on the fake ESPN channel, which then I think turned into a real ESPN channel for a time, called the Ocho.
Yeah, I can't remember if it became real, but the Ocho was like a like almost a I can't remember when it started. I don't want to say it's like pre-internet, but it's like that's like a classic joke right there.
Well, apparently, I mean, the subreddit description says that it came from the movie Dodgeball with Will Ferrell and was that Will Ferrell? That was Will Ferrell, right? No, that wasn't Will Ferrell. Who was that in Dodgeball? Who was the antagonist?
The antagonist?
The purple guys.
Yeah, the purple dudes. I also don't remember who the main characters were. What the fuck is okay? But yeah. Anyways, I'm showing the subreddit right now. And it's just like a bunch of really ridiculous sports. Like there is one. This is in a similar vein to marble racing, where it's some people set up a treadmill on a downhill slope and then put a bunch of toy cars on it, and then they just do a race.
Well, I used to love doing that as a kid, actually.
Yeah, and they just see who lasts like the longest on the track. And it's fucking great. It's like this kind of shit is like so obscure, but it looks fucking wonderful. This is by Steve Wilkins on YouTube.
So it doesn't seem like there's an actual Ocho like
TV station.
So how to watch ESPN?
Dude, okay, I just wanted the Ocho.
It's a yearly thing. It looks like on ESPN.
Okay.
Where like every year they have I at least from this article it looks like they have something called the Ocho Day, which is August 8th. Because
mark the calendars.
There's so like I'm looking at the Ocho subreddit. The second thing of all time is Steph Curry going against a bunch of Korean comedians, and it's the funniest shit ever, dude. The way they're D'ing against him in basketball.
Yeah, I didn't think that one was really like emblematic of what this subreddit seems to be about.
At all, but it's funny as fuck to see this. You see a giant inflatable man defending the basketball rim.
Oh yeah, this is fucking hilarious. But yeah, shit like this is always entertaining to me. And there's also like going back to like stuff we watched in our childhood. There was a show that I watched way back when that is known in Japan as Kaniku Banzuke, but in America was called Unbeatable Banzuke. And it was just a series of most of them were obstacle courses. There were some other types of challenges that they had there. But this was a show that aired on G4, like alongside Ninja Warrior and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, Ninja Warrior is the most popular one that like then became its own show in America. But this one was like its lesser known cousin, I guess I would consider it. But I'm showing one of the challenges right now. This is a hand walking competition where you just have to go through an obstacle course, just walking on your hands the whole time. But they had just tons of shit like this. Like there would be the other ones I remember are there was like a unicycle obstacle course and a pogo stick obstacle course where you'd have to jump on a pogo stick like just between a bunch of obstacles similar to this one, like where this dude's walking upstairs on his hands. God, this looks painful.
There's a post where it's just downhill racing. And it's just dudes having to like jump down platforms and do crazy obstacles.
That was the one. Yeah, that was the one I really liked from the Ocho subreddit, where they set up. It's basically a downhill parkour course.
Yeah.
And then
dude, that's terrifying. If you fuck up, you're just rolling forever.
Yeah. No, it's scary, and it's also like a normal flight of stairs that people like tourists are just walking on. It's just they also set up these parkour elements in the middle of it,
people
and
are
so
just additional obstacles, really.
Yeah, well, sure, but like there's like a longer video of it that I think somebody linked in the comments of that post that shows like a full run from top to bottom. Let me see if I can pull that up. Ben Stiller. What's the main actor from the Dodgeball movie? I don't know how I forgot about that. But yeah, the downhill racing. Let me see if I can find source here. This one is the downhill race. So I don't know where this is in China.
I've
POV
seen
full
this
run,
course.
world's largest parkour course in Kalen Chan, or is that that's the person.
I've watched this track a lot.
They probably say it in the subreddit comments, but like, yeah, they just have a parkour course on this like series of stairs. And if you get down to like the later parts of the video, like I'll see if I can pull up a part here. But the further down the course you go, people are just like standing in the obstacle. So not only do you have to navigate the parkour course, but like you were saying, you just have to also dodge the people that are just sitting here. Like that dude was just there taking pics. Let me see.
People like don't realize that people are like going down this at ridiculously high speeds.
Well, they have to know. They see the shit going all like down the fucking side of the mountain. Like that person just taking a selfie there.
Actively, yeah. Look at that. Look at how
and this Dude, this motherfucker is just chilling here.
He's literally just standing there. Is he even gonna move? No.
No, I mean, he's just vibing.
One there too.
I mean, there's more people as you get closer to the bottom, because, like, this is where the base is and all the touristy shit is, but, like, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Also, like, there's, like, yeah, some weird shrine there that he then has to parkour around to get to the actual bottom of it.
I mean, this is an actual, like, I think I've seen pictures of the staircase without the parkour stuff on it. Like, this is an actual...
Yeah, no, it's legitimately, like, a piece of cultural, like, architectural history, but they just, for whatever reason or for whatever event they were doing, they just installed that. And it's super fucking cool. You'll ever see downhill skating? No, but I would like to. Let's see what this is. This is probably gonna be scary as fuck. Is it, like, on a board? Oh, no, boy.
Like ice skating.
Oh,
ice skating! Yeah, this is some
that's
Red
what I
Bull
thought
shit.
it was. Ice skating. Oh, wow, that's... Ooh.
Yeah, but this is getting to the point where you're getting towards, like, X Games level of, like, recognizability. Like, I mean, I haven't heard of this, so I guess this is technically still new, but, like, holy shit, yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh, no! Oh, dude, that guy's done. Oh, man. This must be so... That, like, bump, that hurdle there must be, like, terrible on your fucking knees. Like, oh, he slid! Like, up to the top to get over. God damn.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, this is some advanced racing. But yeah, just, like, I don't know. There's, like, a bunch of different subcategories, but I'm just curious if you guys had any other niche sports that you've heard of or, like, want to talk about.
I have one. I don't know if you guys have ever seen. Murky, you might have.
Maybe.
But have you ever been, like, at the Jersey Shore and you get to watch crab racing? Have you ever gone to a crab race?
No. Is that just a bunch of people crab walking on the beach?
No. They take crabs, like, actual crabs, and they, like, race them around.
They just put them in little circuits and then just let them go?
Crab circuits, and you put them in a track, and, like, it's different. Like, there's different kinds. But, like, I used to go and watch crab racing occasionally.
Oh, is it? Wait, hold on. Hermit crab race?
There's hermit crab races, but there's also, like, actual, like, ocean crab races.
Okay, let me see. This might be it. I'm pulling up a video now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't know, like,
Crab
I don't know if you had seen it, like, because, like, you sometimes go to, like, very beachy areas, and they'll be doing, like, races for festivals.
Oh, this seems like hermit crabs.
Yeah, this is hermit crab. Hermit crab racing I've heard of a little more. That looks like a fight
Have you
pit.
heard of the... Have you guys heard of downhill cheese racing?
Yes!
I think I might have. Let me see if I can. Let me try one more time to see if I can find crab racing on the Jersey Shore. I don't.
Not crab raving.
Close,
Wrong
but
one.
yeah, this one is the closest thing it looks like to, like, with actual crabs. But this doesn't. This also. Is this it?
That's one. So this is one of them. So, like, sometimes they have them on, like, a trail like that, so they can only go one way because crabs are
Crabs.
need to be because crabs.
Uh-huh.
Basically. But there's also ones where you could, like, put them on, like, a little leash and you can guide them.
Oh my god. Really? Your handler is just following the crab on the beach trying to push their guy along? Like,
Yeah.
oh my god. Alright, let me look up the downhill cheese racing. I think I have heard of this. It's just a big ass, you just make a big ass wheel of cheese and then you just roll it down the hill, right?
No, you're very wrong.
What is, oh
I'm doing
no.
wrong.
Oh, wait, no, I have seen this.
Oh yeah.
This
yeah.
seems like super dangerous. So it's a bunch of...
It does seem like super dangerous.
This is like it's just a hill, and then people are just sliding down it, like, at...
Oh, sliding is a gentle word to say.
Yeah,
They are
okay.
just tumbling.
God, this
whatever
hill's...
way
I
they
didn't
can.
realize it was this big. This is scary.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
So, like, the thing is, like, you're supposed to race an actual wheel of cheese. Like, there is an actual wheel of cheese. They, like, go push forward, and you're supposed to try to beat the wheel of cheese down the hill.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's
Oh.
a shot here that shows the wheel.
Oh, look at that guy in the yellow shirt go.
Oh, there's a dude in a morph suit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, look at him go.
Oh, there's people at the bottom that are trying to stop you. That's okay. There's the cheese wheel. Yeah.
There it is. And
Oh,
the
I
point is
see.
to try to beat it down this hill.
Yeah, good fucking luck.
God, yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
Holy cow. This seems like so much like 10-year-old me would fuck with this so
Oh, yeah,
hard. But like
absolutely.
as an adult, like this just seems like terrifying.
Dude, if I was like 11, I'd be the fucking first one trying to roll down this hill like a
Oh
kid.
yeah, for sure. It's oh dude, that dude hurt his back. He's like grabbing it afterwards. Holy shit. I guess there's fun. It's funny because you see people in the back who are like,
It's just crazy seeing some of the tumbles. Some of the tumbles are so extra.
oh, they're so yeah. It's
Some of these
fucking.
guys can fall at like any angle and be fine.
Well, they
Yeah.
do. I think like part of it is like you just have to go with it after a certain point. Like, let the ragdoll take over, and hopefully your neck doesn't fucking snap. Like, and that's like probably the fastest way that you're getting down.
Beekman's talk about combat.
What is this stuff?
Arena combat.
Oh, this is like the shit that was in. Let me see. New sport. What the fuck is this? Hold on. This is the first link. I'll turn on the sound for Beekman's sake.
What is this?
So it's arm wrestling, but you can. Oh, they're just beating the fuck out of each other while holding hands. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, X arm. I understand. It is. Okay. You have to hold. Oh, you're just tied to each other. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this is fucking brutal. Holy shit.
So how do you lose?
I'm assuming you knock the other fucker out. Oh wait, yeah, it just said. Pin his arm,
Or knock him out.
or knock him out. That's pretty straightforward.
Simple
Good
rules.
lord.
I like it.
Yeah. I want to see, you know, like, I was introduced to trampoline parks when I came to Rochester. That was like the first trampoline park I ever went to. I want to see more sports implement like trampoline park elements
They're
to
happening.
them.
Trampoline park dodgeball is fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's yeah, that counts as an actual new sport.
Yeah.
I remember
What the fuck is arena combat, bro? Is it just fucking MMA,
but people
or-
run around.
and there's like multiple guys in the arena at the same time?
Oh Jesus, yeah, this is this is just a mess. Holy wow. Yeah, I'll put it on the
This is
screen
just
now.
this is just like a
Hold up,
like
hold
a
up.
gang brawl.
Yeah, this is like just fuck all, run
Free for
around,
all?
beat each other. Like a little bit of parkour, just barely though.
It looks like teams, but like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Wow, this is some advanced. Yeah, it basically for audio listeners is a parkour arena type deal, but very very basic parkour. And then it looks like there's two teams of like 3 or 4 dudes that then just try to pummel the shit out of each other, but they can like run around the arena and like dodge, I guess. I don't know. What the
I don't know. The best move I saw was someone like whipping someone around and slamming them off the top of one of the platforms.
Yeah. But in this vein of discussion, is there any obscure sport that you know of or that maybe you saw today that you think that you would have a chance of participating in and possibly doing well in? If you were to come up with some
Doing
bullshit
well in?
sport, or yeah, if you saw anything, or even if you just come up with some bullshit sport, like what is something you think you could win in a competitive scene? Like, what do you have a decent chance in?
Exactly as tall as I am now.
I
Okay.
do not
The
have much
competition is to
physical ability
be
anymore.
exactly my height. I would win.
What did you say, Tori?
I don't have much physical ability anymore. I've been trying to like test my limit. I tried climbing a tree the other day, and I immediately like tried to yeet myself onto the lowest branch, and then I just like grabbed it and then just like rotated and fell straight on my head.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know if I would do that well. I'm trying to stay fit, but like I remember when I was a kid, I thought like parkour was the coolest thing, and I wanted to be like a parkour dude. But that is like you need to be extremely fit to do some of the crazy shit that like parkour experts really do.
Yes.
So I don't know.
I don't know.
Just imagine when you think.
I'm very bad at anything upper body strength wise. It also didn't help that literally the only sport I played for the majority of my life was soccer, so I didn't even come anywhere close to developing anywhere good upper body strength. So
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
I don't know.
You know what I want to do if we were able to ever get like a reasonable prize for it?
Uh-huh.
You know those events where it's like everyone has to touch the prize and whoever lets go of it loses. And it's like whoever's
Oh
on the
yeah,
Mr.
the
Beast
endurance
challenge?
competitions. Yeah, I think if there was anything that I could have a chance at, it might be an endurance competition of something like that, where you just have to stay in one
Yeah.
spot forever.
Yeah. Dude,
I think I would be far more stubborn.
that's what I'm saying, right? Like that doesn't involve being like physically fit. It's just
It's just
How-
the mental endurance.
Right.
how stubborn are you about not letting go of this goddamn whatever the fuck?
Uh-huh. And just be the most stubborn, and also, I mean, you do have to consider that your body will, if you're going for like days, then you're starting to deal with like serious, physical fatigue of just trying to be there for.
Yeah, but mama didn't raise no bitch.
There you go.
Really.
Yeah, it'd probably be something along those lines.
Cut to Always Sunny episode where they do the dance till you drop competition.
Oh god.
Great episode.
Did you guys hear about the legend of the dude from like Florence, Italy, who literally danced until he, or like there was a whole town of people or something that died?
That was an event of mass hysteria.
Yeah.
One
Yes.
person started dancing for no reason, and then like it started spreading like a disease would, in a sense.
Yes, the dancing plague of 1518. July 1518, residents of the city of Strasbourg, then part of the Holy Roman Empire, so I was wrong about Florence, oh well, were struck by a sudden and seemingly uncontrollable urge to dance. The hysteria kicked off when the woman known as Frau Troffa stepped into the street and began to silently twist, twirl, and shake. She kept up her solo dance-a-thon for nearly a week before some 3 dozen other stressed bourgeois joined in. By August, the dancing epidemic had claimed as many as 400 victims. No other explanation for the phenomenon. Local physicians blamed it on hot blood. Right, when they were still figuring out, like, how blood worked.
This blood is so hot.
This blood's spicy! Was well documented in 16th century and historical records. It's also not the only known incident of its kind. Similar manias took place in Switzerland, Germany, and Holland, though few were as large or deadly as the one triggered in 1518. According to historian John Waller, the explanation most likely concerns Saint Vitus, a Catholic saint who pious 16th century Europeans believed had the power to curse people with a dancing plague. Combined with horrors of disease and famine, both of which were tearing through Strasbourg in 1518, the St. Vitus superstition may have triggered a stress-induced hysteria that took hold much of the city. God, can you imagine, like, living during the plague, and you're just so stressed out that you just start dancing, and then you just keep going until you die? Like,
I mean, they said it could also have been food poisoning where like, uh-oh, we have nothing to eat. Hey, what do these mushrooms do? Oops, we ate LSD.
That's
but, like,
true.
I
There
guess
are also
I just...
other instances, like worldwide, like even up till like present day, where like
Mass hysteria
mass
stuff.
stress causes like mass hysteria and causes like
Yeah.
actual physical symptoms in people.
Yeah,
I
and...
mean, the Salem witch trials are considered a mass hysteria event.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
A mass hysteria event where they were like, would be a shame if someone took that land from you. It's too bad you're a witch. Get him.
Oofy doofy. Yeah. I guess I don't understand, like, that part is like people are crazy and they do a mock trial to then just be like, yeah, we're just gonna stone you. But this dance thing is like, they literally danced until they dropped. Like, they mentally could not stop themselves, or just didn't have the will to stop themselves until their body could not support them anymore. And then I guess they just, like, went into shock and died, which is just, I don't know, that in particular just seems kind of crazy to me as a form of mass hysteria, that could just happen. But also, it was during the plague, so if everybody I knew was, like, had a 50-50 on dying or not, I would probably also go batshit, go stupid. Go crazy. God damn. Yeah. Dance Till You Drop competition would be pretty
There's
brutal.
also a laughing epidemic in
Yeah.
Tanzania.
Did it kill people, or was it just...
No, it was just a bunch of apparently up to 48 schoolgirls were unable to stop laughing for like hours on end.
Oy
It,
vey.
also, it apparently
Joker
started.
went to Tanzania and
Just another regular day for the Joker, baby.
Yeah.
Joker.
Oh, dude. Speaking of Joker, I really want the Batman Who Laughs to be like a thing in the big screen.
We might get it. We might get it eventually.
Uh.
I mean, like the DCEU, they're trying to do some weird shit with Batman right now, right? They've got the Flash movie, which is going to have Michael Keaton as his old Batman.
Yeah, that shit was
Flash
wild.
movie?
What the fuck?
Yeah, they're bringing Michael Keaton back.
It's okay.
Apparently.
The Flash movie doesn't exist. I somehow believe that the Black Adam movie exists more than the Flash movie,
Because The Rock.
and that is only because I go, yeah, it's the Rock. But like, look, there have been a lot of issues with the Black Adam movie itself. But like, at least it feels like the Black Adam movie, despite moving at a glacial pace, is moving forward. Meanwhile, the Flash movie is much like the Flash in a different fucking dimension, where you're like, what's happening? And they're like, we are both moving at the speed of light and also not moving at all.
I mean, the whole DCU is just a mess, right? Like they
Warner Brothers as a company is a little shit show right now.
Yeah. They've got so many different things going on that they're trying to juggle, and it's like part of the, like, it seems like there's like a part of one division of Warner Brothers that's like, we've got to bring everything back together, it's got to be a cinematic universe, and another department's just like, no, we don't have to be Marvel. If we just make all our movies like interesting different things, then we can just, like, that could be our thing, and MCU can be its thing, and then we'll have a different market, and people will, like, gravitate towards that if they're tired of the MCU, but they don't know which one to settle on, so they keep trying to, like, multiverse bring shit back together, possibly.
I mean, that's not I don't think that's the central issue. I think they, for the most part, have given up on, like, unified universe, which, I mean, in all honesty, I'm kind of in favor of.
Yeah, no, I am too, for sure.
I don't know. I kind of agree. Like, as someone who grew up with a lot more DC shit, and also I lean a lot more towards some of the stories that the DC universe tells, just because it's like, all right, I've had this discussion.
We've talked about this during the spoiler test,
like,
but
the difference between, like, the ideology behind the District Comics and the ideology behind Marvel Comics, and I just lean more towards the DC Comics style of storytelling than the Marvel style of storytelling.
Yeah, of course. So I don't know. We'll see if anything comes of that. I guess the Robert Pattinson Batman is still coming out at some point soon. Maybe.
I don't know. I like Robert Pattinson. I like the idea of a noir Batman, but I also kind of think that it might be bad.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know. It's based on one of his, like, best comics, right? The calendar, or not calendar.
No one knows. Best. The comics are weird. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Is, like, basing things on comics doesn't hold any water with me. And maybe it's because I didn't read many comics, and so I just don't have nostalgia for it. But also, like, if they're like, we're making a movie out of these episodes of Justice League the Animated Series, I'm like, no, dude. The if anything from the Justice League Animated Series you should taken away from is just do whatever the fuck you want. There was a episode where Lex Luthor goes to his barbershop and is like, that's right, I've hidden my secret weapons underneath my barbershop. And you're like, Lex, you don't have hair. But that's fucking hilarious. Because that's the joke. Is no one would go to a barbershop to investigate Lex Luthor because he doesn't have hair.
That's fucking, like, top tier.
That's the weird fun shit where I'm like, yes, more. Give me weird shit.
And I mean, yeah, and then there's other parts of, like, DC stuff that's doing well. Like, I think I was talking with Aiden and Reese, I think, recently. They started
Yeah.
watching the Harley Quinn animated series, and that show, mwah. You want to talk?
Yeah.
If we go whole circle and talk about your love of romance and harem animes, like fucking Harley Quinn the animated series made a love triangle that I didn't hate, and I actually enjoyed a lot. Like the love triangle between.
Kite Man, but that's what I'm talking about. It's like that's why Harley Quinn is successful, because it's like, all right, guys, unless you watched I Hate Everything video, you have no idea who the fuck Kite Man is.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh god.
here's Kite Man, and you're like, oh, what's his thing? Oh, he flies around on a kite. Is there anything else about him?
No.
No, he's just like a guy, and his gimmick is he flies around on a kite. And then they're like, all right, but now also he's like a guy, and he's a part of the romantic,
The story.
fucking triangle issue at the center of the show about people learning to, be better about the
Yeah.
understand themselves better and be better about themselves through the, relationships they have with other people. And you're like, this is the Harley Quinn show, right? And they're like, yeah, no, that's what the show is. And I'm like, I fucking love it.
It's so fucking good, man. I will get around to
But
Venture Bros,
also-
Beekman. I'll get around to it. All right.
But also to just say, DC's animated department is like weirdly one of the most fleshed out animation teams.
I remember people like I saw.
Where you're just like,
Didn't
you
they
have
have
good-
like an actual DC animated universe?
Yeah, and they recently put out a movie called Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, which was basically like their end game, like just in that animated universe, because they were building up to it. Like they had like the Flashpoint movie, and then they had a bunch of Batman movies that was introducing the Bat family, and then some Teen Titan movies, which that's a whole rabbit hole right there, where like, man, obviously Teen Titans, the cartoon on Cartoon Network, was a fucking blast. Very good. And in that show, the relationship between Raven and Beast Boy, mwah, muy bueno. But then they introduce Damian Ray as like the new Robin in this universe, and then he gets thrown into Teen Titans. And then they start up like a relationship between him and Raven. And Beast Boy like is just doing his own thing. They have a little bit with like Terra in one of the movies, but that's sort of off to the side. And I was just like, damn, I didn't think I'd like Raven with anybody but Beast Boy, but here we are, and it's really good. And then it all.
I mean, but that's the weird thing is like DC's animation department is like so versatile and so fleshed out, and you're just like, why won't the live action guys just like go to you one day and be like, hey,
Yeah.
can we like ask some questions about like how you make the
the good things.
make better things? Like sure, DC animation has had like its flops. Like I think it's literally called like Gods and Monsters, and I was like, oof, that was a stinker.
Mhm.
But also it's like you still run around and you're like, hey, have you ever thought about how like this isn't of course the same teams, but like the same animation studio basically is like, all right, so Mask of the Phantasm, but also Batman Brave and the Bold, and you're like, what the fuck? how are these two?
They
things
have
from
the
same
range,
universe?
Jacob. They have the range. And so
I mean, like I said, it's not the same teams, but still, like they're just so.
yeah, they have
management
multiple
maybe or
groups
something
of
else,
people that are very good.
they know how to like put out good animation and good stories, and
Yeah.
you're like, I mean, technically, Scooby-Doo is a WB property, and they're the people like yeah, trust me, as someone who's a big fan of Scooby-Doo, there have been plenty of shit Scooby-Doo, like especially in the like late aughts and
Are you
post.
telling me the WWE crossover shit wasn't good?
All right,
It's
but
so weird to me that we
some
call
of the
the
WWE
2000s the
crossover
aughts now.
is kinda
by the
good.
Yeah.
way.
They're just
That's
the
the
odds,
first
baby.
I've ever heard of that phrase.
Yeah,
I've heard it several times now. It's such a weird calling it the aughts.
Well, it'd be weird. I feel like it'd be weirder to call them the 2000s because we're still in the 2000s, right? It's just
I mean that's the main reason people use
distinguish.
it. 2 zeros.
But my thing is like, what about when we get to like
okay.
like now we're in the
The
2020s, Right. Well, no,
We're in our teens.
we're not in the teens anymore.
Oh no, sorry. We were. Yeah, sorry. We were. God damn, time's really passing. I'm sorry.
We're in the
adulthood.
20s now, and now I can't say the 20s without to refer to 1920 anymore. I have to refer to 2020s when I say the 20s. I mean,
I'm too
that'll
young
probably
to
be
be
once
saying
a
it.
decade.
Okay, is that what's happening now? So like the most recent 20s is what we consider the 20s, and then we have to refer to the other one as the full.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would
Now we have
imagine.
to go full.
Yeah. Or we could just have history
That's it.
repeat itself entirely by having the meme coin stock market blow up and everybody gets super rich on that, and then there's gonna be a meme depression in the 30s.
A meme depression.
Basically, yeah, a meme depression.
We're gonna have
Dude,
bad
it's
memes?
so
No more memes. We
How
saw a
long?
glimpse of it with the rare Pepe
Wasn't
shortage.
the stock market crash in the 20s?
Yeah. Okay,
At
but
the
what do we
end of
have
the
in
20s.
Roaring 20s? We haven't gotten that yet. Come on.
Right.
So
We're really repeating it.
all right.
like-
So Jacob, as our
I mean, we're
economist, what do you
currently
think? Do
in
you
the-
think we're headed for a stock market crash?
Oh God, what a way to end an episode.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I was gonna make a tangent about how like, hey, look, Jacob's kind of right about the instability of cryptocurrency because someone was like, hey, I think we should like increase capital gains tax because on the wealthy, and then Bitcoin just fucking crashed. like that's how it works, and it's like I don't know, like I don't want to go on cryptocurrency, not real money. I'm mad.
We
tangent.
do that like almost every week.
We do.
I know.
We
I
do.
didn't. I want to delve into that, but on the is there a bubble? I mean, there's a bubble because speculation has been happening for the last decade and a half.
No, I
So,
thought
yeah.
we did that. I thought we dealt with that in the
Oh,
2008
we dealt with that
recession.
by putting like the most minor of stoppages in order to prevent them from doing it again, and then the last administration was like, let's just get rid of those, and I'm like, oh, that's right, that's a great idea in a time when speculation was already kind of starting to get bad because we were returning to forgetting the lessons of the past within less than a decade, and now there are no guardrails. We're gonna die.
Hooray! Thanks for watching,
mean,
everybody.
To be fair, there are
One last
slightly
thing.
better guardrails than there were before. And some of those guardrails are still in place, but they're also shit that there's a reason that tax cuts are not good for the economy in the long
I
run.
have one minor thing before we go.
What's your thing?
So, I don't know who used to live in my room in the lodge before me, but like every once in a while, like I'll notice like something shining on my carpet.
Yeah.
It's like these. I don't know if it'll show. It's like these little gold stars.
Oh,
It's
that
not
Jimmy
gonna
used to
show.
live in your room, so you should ask Jimmy.
Yeah, I gotta because there's like every once in a while, like when I'm walking through my floor, I'm like, what is the fuck is that? And it's just another gold star, and I'm like, why are there just so many gold stars in this room?
You get a gold
I
star.
don't know. And everybody's watching gets a gold star for sitting through an hour of this. Thank you guys for watching.
Better than the last episode.
The last episode's also on X videos. You can check it. I linked it in the chat of the Olu channel on Discord. So I committed to the meme, and it's there. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll be back with more Pokemon stuff later, so come check that out. But until then, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, and peace out. Also, here's a gif
Bye-bye.
of
This has been Tori
Robin
signing
beating the
out.
fuck out of
This
Robin.
is Nando. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow.